are.
We are so much more
Than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids, home of the Iowa Girls High School State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. I'm Jamie Brockman. I'll be joined by Daniel Versteeg, and in just a moment we'll have the matchup coming up here, Class 3A quarterfinal between the Sheldon Orabs and Sergeant Bluff-Luton right here on the Girls Union Network presented by Mid-American Energy. Well, Sheldon, they come out of the Siouxland Conference, 8-1 record. They finished up second place in that conference, 27-5 overall, number 3 ranked team in Class 3A. Sergeant Bluff-Luton out of the Missouri River Conference, champions there at 7-0, ranked 7th in Class 3A, and they bring a record of 30-6 to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse. Both of these teams, no strangers to big stages, as Sheldon, their 5th trip to state, but it's their first time back in 8 seasons. They were the runners-up back in 2009, but for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 5th straight year at state, and their 6th time in the last 7 years, Daniel. These are two very strong programs.
Very strong programs, and you mentioned them not being strangers to the state volleyball tournament. They're also not strangers to each other. You get matchups down here where you're playing a team all the way across the state. Well, these two schools are about an hour-ish apart from each other, and they've played twice in the regular season, with each team taking one of the matches. They played up in Orange City and up in Lamar's in a tournament. And so these are two teams that are very familiar with each other. They were able to be split up out of their regions, and I'm looking forward to this one to see who can win, I guess, the rubber match, see who can go 2 out of 3 against one another.
This one's for all the marbles, of course. It's to move on to the 3A semifinals. Sheldon, 983 kills on the year, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 1,035 kills. Both teams are strong blockers, both teams strong servers. This should be a great one coming up here for a Class 3A quarterfinal. Just moments ago, it was West Delaware defeating Unity Christian 3-1. So West Delaware is on to the 3A semifinals, awaiting the winner of this one, and that will be Wednesday afternoon. Still playing on the other court in the opening 3A quarterfinal as top seed Assumption got down 2-0 to 8th seed Des Moines Christian, and they've got a battle going on right now in set number 5, 13-10, and Des Moines Christian is a couple points away from pulling an upset, I believe, over there, right?
I believe it's Assumption that's up now. But yeah, I mean, it's a close 5th set. It's, a potential for our second 8 seed upset in the quarterfinal. And like I mentioned, I think earlier on in the broadcast, we still have 2 more classes left to play in their quarterfinal contest. And what we're seeing over there, Des Moines Christian's keeping themselves alive. But, this is a great 3A field. Whenever you have the 1 and 8 seed go 5 sets, you know that the rest of the matches in this 3A field are going to be great. And this one's no slouch either. Sheldon and Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 2 of the best programs out of Northwest Iowa this season, and we're going to see who's going to claim the bragging rights and move on to the semifinals. All
right, well, let's take a look at the road to state for these 2 teams, and we'll start with the Sheldon Orabs. Again, they have a record of 27-5 entering the state tournament. And they opened up the tournament trail, beating Okoboji 3-0 after an opening round bye. And then they they didn't get an opening round bye. Sorry, they beat Okoboji 3-0. Then they beat Spirit Lake in the semifinals 3-1. Followed it up with a 3-1 win over Forest City to get here to Cedar Rapids. For Sergeant Bluff-Luton, they had a successful tournament trail as well, making their 6th trip here in the last 7 years. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton, Region 1 champion. They defeated Sioux Center. They are 6th in Class 3A in kills, and Maddie Hinkle 4th in Class 3A in assists. So we've got some top players, top teams here in Class 3A coming up, and you can welcome to the semifinals the top seed Assumption. They survive a 0-2 start to win in 5, 3-2 over Des Moines Christian, but boy, the 8th seed really took them to the wire. So congratulations to Des Moines Christian, but it will be top seed Davenport Assumption moving on to the semifinals. West Liberty Mount Vernon will be coming up over there in a few minutes. And here, Sheldon, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, the winner will face West Delaware in a semifinal on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. We'll take a break here on the Iowa Girls Union Network, presented by Mid-American Energy. We'll come back and we'll break down these 2 teams, look at some of the numbers, and compare coming up.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Wakey, wakey. New coffee at Casey's.
Wakey, wakey.
Ooh.
New breakfast at Casey's.
Huh?
Hey! Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast, featuring delicious on-the-go sandwiches like the signature handheld wrapped in our made-from-scratch dough. And get a new bean-to-cup coffee for just $1 with your hot breakfast purchase.
Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community.
Like family, like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
We're back at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse getting ready for our second 3A quarterfinal between the Sheldon Orubs. They are number 3 ranked in Class 3A. Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 7th ranked in Class 3A. Some big names you're going to hear in this one. Peyton Lode for Sheldon, a senior, 340 kills. And for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, Emma Salker, a senior, 299 kills. Very balanced hitting by Sergeant Bluff-Luton throughout the season between Emma Salker, Alexa Trover, Isabel Lenz, Maddie Hinkle, sorry, couldn't read my own writing, and Addie Mosler, all over 100 kills for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Very balanced attack for the Warriors of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. All right, we're going to send it down to the floor here in just a moment to the PA announcer. We'll have our pregame ceremonies, introductions. Our sportsmanship award winners from each town will be honored. They'll introduce the non-starters and the starters, coaches and officials for this match. So let's send it down to the floor. And back here on court number 2, there you have your introductions. And before we begin our match, we want to once again thank the Iowa Farm Bureau, proud title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, for their support. The Iowa Farm Bureau has an office located in every county across Iowa, and we'd like to thank the offices listed in your area for supporting our teams today in this match. Thank you, Iowa Farm Bureau, for supporting the IGHSAU and the Iowa Girl. Let's recap the starters here for both sides. We'll begin with the Warriors of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They'll start with Taylor Prosser, a 5'6" sophomore, Olivia Wolf, a 5'7" senior, Isabel Lenz, a 5'7" senior, Maddie Hinkle, 5'9" senior. She's the center. And one thing about Maddie Hinkle is she is the center, but she also scores some points as well.
Absolutely.
Offensively. Alexa Trover, a 5'11" junior, Emma Salker, a 5'11" senior, Addie Mosier, a 5'7" senior. Those are the starters for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, coached by Renee Winkle, 7th season all at Sergeant Bluff-Luton, 231 career wins, making her 6th appearance here at state in 7 years at Sergeant Bluff-Luton. For the Orabs of Sheldon, they will start with senior Emma Barwick, junior Claire Johnson, junior Reese Strauss, senior Malia Klein Hesselink, senior Peyton Lodi, junior Maddie Olson, and senior McKenna Klein Hesselink. Those are the starters for the Orabs of Shelton under the direction of Coach Heather Kaiser. 15 years coaching, 5 at Sheldon, 241 career wins, including 108 at Sheldon, and she is making her first state tournament appearance. But Sheldon, again, their 5th overall and their first time back in 8 seasons, runners-up back in 2009. All right, we are underway, and Sheldon's up 2-0 already. Make it 3-0. What a start by Sheldon.
And what a job. Again, you mentioned this is their first appearance in a little while. The Orabs went 15-14 last year, and Heather Kaiser's turned them around to a 27-5 program. And here at the state tournament, it's just a very impressive run that the Orabs have been on this year.
Sheldon in the black and orange, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton in the gray and orange. 4-0 start for the Orabs. Last point there scored by Maddie Olson. Free ball returned by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Another attack left side, another point for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Boy, they have really taken, the serves have really taken Sergeant Bluff-Luton out of sorts early here. They haven't really even had an opportunity at an attack yet.
No, they haven't. And again, the like you said, the Warriors out of rhythm. The Orbs are just making them pay for it, and they're up 5-0.
5-0 start for Sheldon. We'll step aside quick, be right back. This is State Volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
And we're back here at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse Center with Daniel Versteeg. I'm Jamie Brockman. Thanks for joining us here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. Great start for Sheldon. 5-0 lead here in set number 1. An attack by Sergeant Bluff-Luton, dug up. Back on the attack. The Orabs return. Another free ball. Oh, not a great set there. She was in the net too.
Yeah,
double hit,
pass over the net, things like that. And this is finally Sergeant Bluff-Luton's first chance to get something rolling, get something started, because they came out of the gate and gave up 5 points right away.
Addie Moser to serve. Boy, hard hit in the middle, dug up nicely by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Beautiful dig in the back row by Sheldon. Back to the Warriors. Left side. Doug. Diving, digging up balls. Nice job on both sides of the net. Still going for this point. And that one will be in the net over on the left side for Sheldon. Point goes to Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Claire Johnson was trying to go with a little bit of a softer touch, and I think ended up a little too soft for her liking. And the Warriors are able to score back-to-back points.
5-2, Sheldon leads. Back row attack set up, and looking for the corner. Just missed it.
Yeah, this is a good job by Sergeant Bluff-Luton out of Coach Hinkle's first time out. She realized she needed to stop the bleeding early, and here the Warriors have fought themselves back into the first set.
3 straight points after falling behind 5-0. Here's the attack on the left side for Sheldon. That's down for Maddie Olson.
And Maddie Olson is one of the complementary players to Peyton Lodi. We're going to be hearing, I think, a lot of Lodi. She's almost the career kills leader at Sheldon, and she's a great player, but you need a player like Maddie Olson or like a Claire Johnson to step up in a big way for the Orbs today.
142 kills coming into the state tournament for Olson. 77 blocks to lead Sheldon in that category, and there's another Warrior point. It's 6-4. IMT Insurance substitution coming on the floor. Back on the floor, Alexa Trover, 5'11 junior for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Sergeant Bluff-Luton definitely the size advantage in this one. We'll see if they can use it. There's a nice hard kill.
And there's
on the left side.
Peyton Lodi. She had 32 kills in the regional final. She's one of those players, if there's going to be a top dog, so to speak, offensively, it's going to be her for Sheldon.
Here, Sheldon setting up left side off the block, and they will get the point. Over here on the right side, and getting that one was, again, Maddie Olson.
Mm-hmm. And that's been a big play already. Olson's had 4 kills for Sheldon so far at the start.
Oh, beautiful serve. That's all you can do on the opposing side is back away. You assume it's going long, and then it drops right on the triangle in the corner there.
You could not have asked for a more perfect serve there for the Orbs.
9-4. Sheldon leads. Blocked on the left side. The double block over there by Sheldon, Olson, and Lodi.
Yeah, when you have 2 players that are that tall and that physical over there on the left side with Lodi and Olson standing 6 foot even, you got to take advantage of it, and that's a great job by the front row of the Orbs.
Trouble on the serve receive, chased down deep in the back, and returned by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Here's Lodi. Wow. Straight down to the floor. You cannot hit it any better than that.
No, you can't. That is, if there was a dictionary definition of a strong kill, you just watched it right there.
Another timeout by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Sheldon has come out on fire. They are rocking Sergeant Bluff-Luton early in set one. They lead 11-4. We'll be back with more state volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Back here at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse, downtown Cedar Rapids. It's a chilly start to our Tuesday. I had frost on my windshield this morning when I came out of the hotel. Had a little snow flurries yesterday back in my area over around Oskaloosa yesterday morning, so it's that time of year. But it's hot here inside the Alliant Energy Power Center.
Yeah, and I feel you. It was cold this morning when I was leaving from up in these two teams' neck of the woods up in northwest Iowa, getting up bright and early at 4 o'clock to come down here.
Yeah, you drove all the way from Lamar's.
Oh, I did.
I was still pleasantly in dreamland at that time.
I'm glad you were able to enjoy that, Jamie.
Yes. Another point by Sheldon. They lead 12-4. What a start. And, oh, man, great defense and dig. Wow. Here's the set right side.
Ooh.
And finally, Sergeant Bluff-Luton gets a little offense going over there as Emma Salker with the kill, the 5'11 senior.
And we've seen Lodi already start this first set. She had that emphatic kill to send the Warriors into a timeout. If Sergeant Bluff-Luton wants to be successful, they're going to have to get Salker going. She's committed to Missouri Western State. She's an all-stater last year. She's the player that makes the Warriors tick.
Great serve. And then on the second hit, an overpass. And right there to put it down was Alexa Trover, 5'11 junior for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. So we talked about Maddie Hinkle, the setter for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. 138 kills, 952 assists, but 138 kills for the setter, so you got to watch her.
Yeah, if you average more than a kill per set, you are a dangerous setter, and she does that at a kill and a half per set roughly this season for Hinkle.
There's a back row attack in the net by Sheldon, so a little run now by Sergeant Bluff-Luton starting to settle in. It's 12-7. Orabs with the lead. Floater, short serve, picked up. Set left side, Lodi dug up. Left side now for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Back to Lodi again. There's the dump. That's what Maddie Hinkle does right there. She knew we just talked about her, so she says, let me show you what I can do.
Exactly. That's exactly what having an aggressive setter does for you. It allows you to steal points in essence. Sheldon's expecting a regular 3-hit kind of rotation, and then you dump the second ball on them, and they're just so out of sorts you can steal points from them.
Sheldon from the back row. Oh, yeah, reached out, got a hand on that one. Olivia Wolf.
Yeah,
that's it.
Just kind of a really awkward bounce off the block, and I don't think Wolf was totally ready for it, and it just kind of died on her palm there. That was a really strange kind of ricochet.
Caitlin Grady comes in on an IMT insurance substitution. She serves, and she digs the hit there. Over to the left side, Lodi. Peyton Lodi puts it down for Sheldon.
And that's her third already. She's behind Maddie Olson. I don't think that's going to last so much longer for the team leading kills. Lodi is just fantastic. She has 340 kills this season, and she's the one to watch.
There's the block on the left side, but it lands out of bounds.
And she also blocks pretty well as well.
Yeah, they had the double block up again over there, but again lands out of bounds. IMT insurance substitution back in is Maddie Olson for. Actually, she was in, and then they send in the libero. So, IMT insurance substitutions.
Pulled the double switch on you.
Yes, they did. There's a tip by Lodi, dug up. There's a little battle at the net, tipped right back to Sergeant Bluff-Luton, and there is the block. And they get it that time, landed right on the line. The double block once again by Sheldon with Klein Hesselink and Lodi over there.
Yeah, that's just a good job to punish Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They were all out of sorts offensively.
Now Lodi serves. Down the line, left side, dug up by Lodi. They send it out left. And, oh, nice dig. Beautiful dig by Addie Mosier to keep it alive. Now Sheldon, that one's going to go long off the arm of Claire Johnson. 15-10 here in set number one. Sheldon leads. They got out to a 5-0 lead to start.
And it's important to remember the Warriors are out of timeouts here, so they need to be doing these runs without coach intervention at this point. It's kind of all on the players the rest of this first set.
Hard hit over on the left side by Johnson, dug up. Off the block, almost down, but dug up. Back row attack, Lodi. That one way up into the student section. That's a big kill by Peyton Lodi.
Yeah, you know an attacker is dangerous when you have to watch her when she's in the back row as well. That was a stunning back row kill, and it puts the Warriors up 6.
Serving now Emma Barwick. Right side attack. Got the block and the dig. I think they're going to get a lift, though. Yep, lift call.
And that's the right call. The Orbs were stuck in the net just trying to fish it out of there. And that was a great hit by SBL to work it off the block in such a way that was the result.
IMT insurance substitution in to serve Taylor Prosser, sophomore for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And left side attack is long by Claire Johnson once again.
You know, we saw Johnson pick up a couple of kills early in this first set. The last few attacks for her have been tough to dial in. And once she gets going, it makes multiple attackers that Sergeant Bluff-Luton has to pay attention to. They already have to pay attention to Lodi. If they have to pay attention to another one, it could be difficult.
There's an ace serve by the Warriors. That's Taylor Prosser, the sophomore, with the ace serve.
And that's a very uncharacteristic for Sheldon. They normally receive serves so well, and that was just a miscue on that first touch.
Again, these two teams, it's their third meeting this year. Each has one, and there's one in the net on the right side by Sergeant Bluff-Luton as Maddie Hinkle put it in the net. And timeout Sergeant Bluff-Luton, timeout Sheldon, excuse me. And that was Klein Hesselink who put that last one in the net. I was looking at the wrong roster there, apologize. 16-14, Sheldon leads, but what a run right now for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. We'll step aside quick, be right back. More state volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
We are back on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. Quick start by Sheldon, and now a nice run by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And we've got a contest, 16-14. Sheldon leads set number one. Dig by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They send it out left. Off the block is dug up. Returned by Johnson. Now Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Dug up. Here's Lodi from the back row, and that one goes wide. Tried the cross quarter, but outside the line.
Yeah, you know, Lodi, when she has so many attacks, you're bound to get an error or two. The nice thing about Lodi is she doesn't let those get to her. She keeps swinging no matter how many times it takes.
And the service error by Taylor Prosser. That was a good serving run, though, by Prosser, the sophomore. And Sheldon now leads by 2, 17-15. They get the serve back. And Malia Klein Hesselink serving. Mistimed the set there, just tapped it over. Now the Warriors going to work in the middle. Beautiful. That's Emma Salker, the 5'11 senior. And again, she is committed to Missouri Western State. They're getting a good one.
They are getting a good one. That's a player that you love to have. She's so veteran. She was a sophomore on that state championship team in 2019. She's been here before. She's made the plays, and she's showing it again.
And then another service error by the Warriors. 18-16, Sheldon. Back to serve Claire Johnson, the junior. 91% server, 27 ace serves. Overpass, joust at the net. Point will go to the Warriors. Ooh, a lift is called on Sheldon.
Now they got the lift, but I wonder if that was more kind of like a chicken wing kind of save. I don't know if that was an open palm or not, but they end up getting the orbs for it.
Left side, Lodi. Back row attack. Blocked by Sheldon. Back to Sergeant Bluff.
Save.
They return. Lodi again on the left side. Smacks it off the block. Dug up. There's the dump. And the point for Maddie Hinkle. Second time she's done that.
And Barwick actually got underneath it. She was able to flat hand pancake that thing up on the first touch. And unfortunately, the second touch just wasn't there.
We're tied, 18-18. Lodi again left side with authority, but it's dug up. They're doing a good job of digging those hard hits by Lodi the last few times. Now to the middle. Olsen tried to put it down, couldn't. Back to the Orabs. Little miscommunication on the set. They tap it over. Nice dig back row by Johnson. And now opportunity for the Warriors. Off the blockers, and it rolls across their shoulders and down.
They're going to get that off the antenna there.
Oh, you're right.
And Sheldon's going to get the point. You know, I was watching the play of the libero for SBL in Olivia Wolf. She was single-handedly taking Peyton Lodi away offensively by just digging up every single ball that came her way.
Slide right side. Dig made by Sheldon. There's another joust at the net. Won again by the Warriors.
You know, it's very strange to see a setter win a joust against the opposing team's top hitter, but that's what Maddie Hinkle brings to you. We've talked about her aggressiveness. We've talked about her ability to attack, and there she is making a big play to keep this one close, and we're tied.
IMT insurance substitution into the front row. Peyton Hardy, a 6-foot junior for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And the Warriors are going to take the lead with a big shot over on the right side by number 9, Maddie Hinkle.
We're seeing more kills from Maddie Hinkle than assists. I mean, this is kind of nuts. She's leading her team in attacking, and I wouldn't be shocked if she's leading them in assists too.
Right side by Sheldon. Olsen can't get it down. Oh, she did. No return. She got the point. So we're tied 20-20, but Sergeant Bluff-Luton had the lead there for a moment at 20-19 after falling behind 5-0. It was just a horrific start by the Warriors, but they have fought back, and we now are tied 20-all. And in to serve is Caitlin Grady. And we've got a touch and a point for the Warriors. Back on top now, 21-20. More IMT insurance substitutions. The libero back in for Sheldon. That's McKenna Klein-Hesselink, senior. 21-20, Sergeant Bluff-Luton lead. Trouble on the serve receive. Takes them out of rotation. They return a free ball. Opportunity here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Good recovery by Sheldon. They block. And now Lodi loads up. Can't get it down. Back row attack. Through the block. From the back row. That's Emma Salker.
And then there goes Sheldon going with another timeout. The Warriors were dead in the rights earlier in this first set. They've come back from 8 or 9 points down and lead by 2.
So both teams now are out of timeouts, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading 22-20. We'll be back with more state volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
back at the state volleyball tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Jamie Brockman here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. Good one here in set one, 22-20. Daniel Versteeg joining me here on the broadcast. There's a point for the Warriors. They're now 2 points away from a win. Never would have guessed that the way this set started.
Yeah, it was 12-4 at one point in favor of Sheldon, and Warriors have willed themselves back, but there's Peyton Lodi, and that's the player you need this late in the set to come through big.
Yep, you're going to lean on your star.
Yep.
Lodi got the kill. Now she goes back to serve, trailing 23-21. Set to the left side. That one goes long.
Well, the Orbs are hanging tough here with SBL. I mean, this is, like you said already, I don't think we expected this set to be this close late.
Overpass. Ooh,
what a dig.
Sheldon thought they had it down, but a great dig. Back to the Warriors. They send it to the back row. Now Sheldon over to the left side, blocked. Blocked for the point on the right side. The double block over there by, I think it was Hannah Peterson and also Addie Mosier over there.
Yeah, and that's a huge block. I mean, you really like to see the front rows go at it. I mean, defensively, that's where you can really win or lose a match. And while serving on set point, they end up going long with the serve by Trover.
Tried to place it in the back corner, just missed it. Still set point, though, for Sergeant Bluff if they can get it here. 24-23. Orab serve. Here's the set, left side, blocked by Sheldon that time on the right side. You had Strauss and Klein Hesselink there.
Here we go to extra points. It's a race to two, and lately Sheldon's had the momentum, but overall it's been the Warriors who have had the momentum late.
Great serve by Sheldon, picked up by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They return. Back row attack now for Sheldon. Dug up. Returned by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. That's down. They get it down from the right side. Isabel Lenz, 5'7" senior.
And she was the second team all-conference pick this year out of the Missouri River Conference. And, you know, Sergeant Bluff-Luton's a 3A school, but they play all kinds of 5A schools in their conference. In fact, they are the lone 3A school in their conference, so they are so battle-tested all year.
Taylor Prosser serving now for the win in set number one. But Sergeant Bluff-Luton says, nope, not yet. We're going to keep going, if you don't mind. Got the kill over there on the left side off the block.
Yeah, Sheldon's Claire Olson had that one, and a really strong attack that SBL had no chance of blocking back.
We're tied at 25. Still a race to two here. Oh, nice dig. That's why she's the libero right there for Sheldon. Klein Hesselink, fantastic dig, and another one. But point is going to go to Sergeant Bluff-Luton. We had a net violation. But I really like the play there of McKenna Klein Hesselink. Freshman, senior, excuse me.
She's all over the place, saving balls, digging them up, and keeping the Orbs in this one.
Set point, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, but they missed the corner again on the serve.
And that was a lot closer than it looked off the hand. I mean, that was the right call, but that thing came narrowly close to winning the set on an ace.
26 all, still a race to two at this point. Here is Sheldon. Left side, Lodi with the tip, dug up. Hard hit by Hinkle trying to pound it through, can't. Sheldon does get the point over on the right side.
And again, this is the time for Peyton Lodi to shine. You now have set point. You're trying to seal yourself a 1-0 advantage, and you need your senior hitter to come up big.
Lodi just got her sixth kill, and now Sheldon serving for the win, but they missed the corner.
Everybody here is on the edge of their seat if they're not already standing late here in this set. I mean, when you have a set go this back and forth, this deep into extra points, you're just nervous with every point.
27 all. We're going to go to at least 29 to determine a winner. Overpass on the dig, right back to the Orabs. Lodi, she's dug up. Hinkle sets it left side, blocked by Sheldon. And we're going to get a lift, I think. Yep. Lift on the block.
Yeah, Trover tried to save herself there and couldn't get a fist under it. It was stuck with an open palm. Now it's set point Orbs.
So Reese Strauss serves for the win in set one. There's the return. Oh, what a return. Cross court, lands just in front of the line, wide open space, nobody home. And we're going to go to at least 30 in set one as we're tied at 28.
I didn't think that one had a chance to get in between the antennas, let alone land in bounds. That was an absolutely impressive attack and kept SBL alive in this one.
28 all. Lodi left side. Great dig. Reached the arm out and snagged it. Back to Sheldon. Back to Lodi. Oh, another great dig. And the return is long by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. But boy, I tell you, that's some great defense by Olivia Wolf, the libero for Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Wolf is single-handedly keeping the Warriors in this one. She has been digging every attack from Peyton Lodi, keeping the star Orba hitter from being a big factor here late.
IMT Insurance substitution serving Caitlin Grady for the win. Blocked by Sheldon, but it rolls back on him. Point, Sergeant Bluff. We're still tied, 29 all. They set an all-time single set scoring record here.
At this rate, I mean, we have to go to 31, and I wouldn't be shocked if we go even higher than that. I mean, I don't see what the limit is yet, Jamie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either. Lodi dug up. Hinkle back set right side. And the kill is down by Addie Mosier. And now set point for Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
You know, that's 2 in a row for the Warriors, but it always seems like by this point, the opposing team down in the set point finds that a little bit of extra energy to win the set, or to win the point at least.
Maddie Hinkle to serve. Here's Lodi off the block. Picked up on the second hit by Hinkle. Here's the return by Sergeant Bluff. They tried to go cross court again, dug up. Overpass a couple of times. Twice they overpass. And finally, Sergeant Bluff was able to get it down on the second overpass, and that will end a thrilling set one, 31-29. Sergeant Bluff-Luton wins it. And again, all the momentum early was Sheldon, and then Sergeant Bluff-Luton found their groove, and wow, what a set. 31-29 final. Warriors win. We'll take a break. Set two coming up. This is Iowa High School State Volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Hey fans, Central College has you covered with career building programs and with tuition less than $20,000 a year and tons of scholarships. It is the best decision ever. Apply today at central.edu. Tell you, I live in Oskaloosa, very familiar with Central College just down the road in Pella. It's a beautiful campus, beautiful setting there, and great experience at Central College.
Well, as a Dutch person myself, I can tell that Dutch hospitality is great. The people of Pella are great, and that campus is great. And if you're a sports fan, you definitely enjoy Central softball, Central football. Yeah. Those are very solid programs. They have great athletics at Central College.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right, we're going to set number 2. Sheldon looking to even it up after 31-29 final in set 1, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Second set underway. Left side attack. Dug up. Left side for Sheldon. Blocked, but out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Johnson who just put that kill down the block, and again, that's another attacker that needs to get going for the Orbs if they want to have success.
Serve.
Big serve.
What a serve, right at the toes, and no chance to get it up there.
You know, the question now for Sheldon is they were up 5-0 early in the first set and lost it. Can they keep that momentum going for a full 25 points? That's going to be a huge question here.
Another quick start by Sheldon, up 2-0. Now 3-0 as they smack that one off the block. That was Peyton Hardy. No, I'm sorry. Reese Stroud.
There you go.
5'9" junior. Still serving is McKenna Klein-Hessel, and she's done a great job. And then Sergeant Bluff-Luton drops one in on him.
Yeah, that can't happen if you're Sheldon. These two teams have done a good job in that first set of limiting mistakes. It was great defense and offense played by both sides without a whole lot of mistakes. That just can't happen if you're Sheldon.
There's that short floating serve. Good block by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Right back to him. Hinkle dumps it, picked up. Returned by Sheldon. And that return will go out of bounds for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They got him out of system there.
Yeah, they did. Olivia Wolf ended up the attacker, and she's telling her coach, next time I will try underhand passing that one. I am not an attacker. I will not overhand pass that one.
Hinkle back set right side coming off the slide. Sheldon, I think, thought they had the point. They were ready to celebrate.
So too.
Not yet. In the middle, you got a joust. Back over to Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Left side, they send it over. Here is Lodi. Lodi ends it for Sheldon. That is her 7th kill of this match for Peyton Lodi of Sheldon. No, wait a minute.
They called 2 hits on the Orbs.
Okay, I missed that.
Our officiating crew pointed at the wrong team, so I can understand why you can make that mistake.
Hinkle with the dump and the point. She disguises it so well.
She does.
I mean, you see every setter try a dump here and there, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it quite as well as Hinkle does.
No, she goes up with 2 hands and at the very last second switches to her left and just throws it over her shoulder. It is so impressive what she can do.
And there's the double block on the right side. Hinkle was part of that one. And joining her on the block party was Addie Mosier.
You know, the Warriors have found, I think, the answer here for Peyton Lodi. They've taken her away. She's had to attack the ball so many times, and her kill efficiency is below 100 right now.
There's a service error.
No, that was in. That's an ace.
Oh,
our lines judge over here called it. That's a big ace for the Warriors. They go up by a point.
Yes, it is. And that is, again, the Olivia Wolf, libero. And there's another one.
Yeah, the Orbs are just out of sorts right now, and you know, I think they've gotten kind of used to just giving it to Peyton Lodi. They're all reliable there on that left side, and when the Warriors have taken her away, it's been tough for them to adjust.
Quick set to the middle. Oh, perfectly timed. Did not fool the Warriors. They saw it all the way, and double block by Salker and Trover. And timeout, Sheldon. 7-4 lead, for the Warriors. We'll be back here at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse Center coming up.
We are
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
We're back here at the Iowa State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau Class 3A quarterfinal. Winner will play
West Delaware.
West Delaware, who won a 5-setter in the first quarterfinal here today after they that was a great match. And West Delaware got the win. 7-5 here as Sheldon gets a point out of the timeout. Hinkle chases it down for the set. Trying to go down the line.
Ooh.
Got it.
What a shot. I mean, that's so tough to do when you're working with not much room. I mean, there's a reason teams don't always guard down the line because it's such a tough shot to hit, and that was pinpoint accurate for the Warriors.
Emma Salker with the kill, and now she goes back to serve. Here's the attack left side. Lodi puts it through the block. Another one for Peyton Lodi. She has 7 now.
And she's closing in. We're keeping an eye. She's closing in on Sheldon's all-time career kills record. She needs about 9 more to break the record, which would be a pretty impressive feat. That record stood for over a decade.
Caitlin Grady subs in to serve now. IMT Insurance substitution. And that point will go to the Warriors. 9-6. They lead. Another IMT Insurance substitution as Grady goes out. Back in is Olsen, and then she's replaced by the libero, McKenna Klein-Heisling.
And there's that double switch again. They get the libero in the back row, and both liberos have played fantastic. Wolf, we've seen a lot more flashy plays, but Klein-Heisling's been able to keep the Orbs in some points as well.
Lodi on the left side. Dug up. Back row return by the Warriors, and they're going to get it. Klein-Heisling got under it, but it went off her fingertips is all she could get under it.
Yeah, Soccer put a wicked amount of topspin on that thing, and it just died. It had no other momentum, and it just dropped off the table. That was such an impressive a little roll shot there with a lot of spin.
Hinkle serves for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Lodi left side, dug up. Left side, hard hit. Wow, big one for Alexa Trover, the 5'11 junior. And for Trover, she's a player. She had 210 kills coming in, only a junior.
And she had 12 kills in the regional final win over Sioux Center. A big part of why the Warriors got here to state.
Lodi. We've got a violation, net violation on the Warriors.
It's like they got Grody, Michaela Grody on it.
Yeah, number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Lodi now to serve. Misses it.
And there's Grody atoning for that mistake. She recognizes, hey, I better not play that serve. I'm close to the line, and gets the serve back because she knew where she was.
12-7 Warriors lead. Great serve. Klein-Heisling picks it up. Back row attack. They set it to Lodi. That was by design. Free ball returned by the Warriors. Dug by Klein-Heisling. Set to the middle. Able to power it through and get the kill. That is Malia Klein-Heisling.
Now we're seeing some players have to step up with Peyton Lodi being prime target number 1 of the Orb offense, and the Warriors recognizing that on defense. The Orbs have had to go to the well a little bit more, and we're seeing some players step up.
Overpass serve receive back to Sheldon. Can they capitalize? No, not yet. In the net by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. That was Grody in the net.
And the Orbs are keeping it close. I mean, this was kind of their set to start the first few points, but since have Lost it. They're coming back, though, and this match is never going to be over because we're going to see points like that with the Orbs and Warriors always keeping it close.
Ace serve for Emma Barwick. 17 aces now on the year. She's a 96% server. Highest percentage server for the Orbs. Hinkle sets right side. Grody, cross court, dug up. Overpass, or clears the net. Tap back down by the Warriors. Returned by Sheldon. Hinkle sets it back row. Great effort, but it will be a point and a kill. It'll be a kill for Sergeant Bluff-Luton and Emma Salker.
And Emma Salker is really picking up her pace here in the second set, and that's the player you want to be on her pace, on her top play, because when she is rolling, the Warriors are going, and we saw that. We've been seeing that for the last few years for the Warriors, and we saw that a couple of years ago when the Warriors ended up winning a state title in Class 4.
Service error, 13-11. Warriors lead, and the Orbs serve it up. Left side, off the block with the kill, Isabel Lenz.
She's now the fourth player on the floor with multiple kills right now, and we talked, I think, in the pregame as well about, now the fifth following a substitution, but we talked about how balanced the Warrior offense is when it comes to their attacking. They get so many players into the contest.
And there's the block over on the right side again by the Warriors. You had Mosier and Salker there.
Yeah, absolute rejection at the net. The Warriors, like I think you mentioned in the pregame as well, have the height advantage, and they've utilized it well here so far.
Now the point for the Orbs. 15-12, Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading here in set number 2. They won set 1, 31-29. Here's the serve. And the return is down for the Warriors.
Salker goes down the line again. She's got 7. It's just fun to watch her go, because she's prime number 1, but like we've talked about, there are so many different other players that you have to keep an eye on if you're Sheldon's defense.
There's a serve down the line. Thought about it there, Claire Johnson did, laid off last second, and it's out.
It's a great read by Claire, and it gives the Orbs a serve back, hoping to go on a bit of a roll now.
Serving is Reese Strauss. Back row attack by the Warriors. Dug up. There's the tip. We go back and forth. Sheldon has it now. Lodi with the tip. Hinkle with the slap. Lodi returns a free ball. Now, right side off the slide. Still can't get it down. Lodi. Great dig by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. This is a good rally right here. Oh, Lodi sent it long, though. I like the design of that. It looked like it was going to go to the middle, and then Lodi kind of slides over and out of nowhere takes a big hit, but it goes long.
Well, and I think that's something the Orbs are trying to do to disguise their offense and still have Peyton Lodi be a vital part of their offense. They're trying to misdirect. They're trying to hide her so that the Warriors can't right away see that it's Lodi with an attack.
17-13 Warriors, and another ace down the line.
That was a huge serve. My goodness, that thing barely skimmed off the top of the net and absolutely danced down the sideline. Fantastic work by the Warriors.
Emma Salker with her 37th ace serve of the year. Back row attack for Sheldon. Dug up. Hinkle sets up Salker. Hard hit. And a kill. Salker starting to light up the board now. She has 8.
Yeah, and Salker came into this set with 6. She's picked up some big ones here and is leading the Warriors potentially to a 2-0 lead.
So timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading 19-13 in set 2. They won the first set 31-29, so they're looking to go up 2-0. So back to the school record watch on Lodi. You mentioned she's close.
Yeah, she is.
She has 8 today.
She has 8 today. She needs 15 to tie the record for the Orbs, which was set by Kelly Gudkin back in 2011. 1,100 kills for Godkin, and she was on that last state tournament trip, but the second to last state tournament trip in 2011-2009 when they were runners-up in 2009. She was a big part of that Orb program, and that's a big record. That's 1,167 kills that Lodi's trying to chase down, and that takes 4 solid years of playing great volleyball.
Absolutely. So she needs 15 today. So
she needs 15 today to tie. Yep. 7
more to tie it, 8 to set it.
Yep.
She is a senior. It's her last opportunity. Mm-hmm. They're in danger of going down 2-0.
That one's going to go, though. That's one for Lodi.
So now she needs 6. That's 9.
We are on a good record watch. You love seeing milestones like that from players, whether it's on SBO or whether it's on Sheldon, and she's putting up a good fight here, and I think she's going to have a good shot if the Orbs can start coming back.
Good serve. Back it up, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Here's the return, and that's down over on the right side. Once again, it is Emma Salker. No, I'm sorry. Take that back. It was Alexa Trover.
And an Orb was into the net to further complicate matters. I mean, the Warriors are just, ever since they went down 12-4 and had that second time out of the first set, they have been a much different volleyball team and have been dominating Sheldon.
Hinkle with the return got Sheldon out of system, but they're able to find an opening here on the right side of the floor, but it lands out of bounds.
Now this Warrior team is toying with Sheldon at this point, and man, they're in danger of going up 2-0 big.
Yeah, they're in big danger here, down 7. Sergeant Bluff-Luton already at 21, so they got to outscore them 11-4 here. And there's one on the left side.
Oh man,
just missed it for Lodi.
Yes, Sheldon can't dial it in right now, and I think Coach Kaiser is saying you got to fix this right now. We need to fix what's going on here, because otherwise your season's done and you're getting upset in the quarterfinals as a 3 seed.
Lodi, left side, dug up. Returned by Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Nice dig. They go to Lodi again. The tip. Can't get it down because great dig by the Warriors, and then they place it in the back corner for the point. Everything going right.
We have an Orb in the net. Yeah, that's a fantastic play, and you know the reason why Peyton Lodi is being taken away from Sheldon and they can't get their offense going is mainly on the play of the libero Olivia Wolf. She has been digging everything that comes her way for the Warriors.
Now they go away from Lodi to the right side, dug up. Free ball returned by the Warriors. They'll set it back Lodi's way to the left, and that one is down. Kill number 10. 23-15. Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
It's going to take a tall task here, but when you have Lodi serving, she's dangerous, and if you can get her going out of the back row, Sheldon could still have a chance here. Now we're in set point.
Yep, you can't give up hits like that, though.
No, you can't.
That is kill number 3 for Peyton Hardy, the 6-foot junior. And now it's set point, Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Pushed over by the Orabs. And point will go to the Warriors. We got a double hit call against the Orabs. And the point goes to Sergeant Bluff-Luton. And they're going to win this one, set number 2, 25-16. Well, that seemed easy after a 31-29 fight in set number 1, didn't it?
That was a lot less painless.
So 25-16 final set 2, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton is up 2-0 here on the Sheldon Orabs. You're watching Iowa High School State Tournament volleyball action presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. We'll be back. Set 3 coming up.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face.
SWIC feels like a community, like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Wakey, wakey. New coffee at Casey's. Wakey, wakey. Ooh, new breakfast at Casey's. Huh? Hey! Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast, featuring delicious on-the-go sandwiches like the signature handheld wrapped in our made-from-scratch dough. And get a new bean-to-cup coffee for just $1 with your hot breakfast purchase.
Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast.
Well, we go to set number 3. Sergeant Bluff-Luton looking for the sweep, and Sheldon fighting to stay alive. And as you look at the stats, set 2, domination really by the Warriors. They hit 423 compared to 065 for Sheldon in that second set.
Yeah, it's just no mistakes for the Warriors as a whole. They commit 2 attacking errors in that second set, and it's why they have outscored Sheldon by a large margin since they were down 12-4 in set 1.
1-0 start for Sheldon here in set 3. They go to the middle, big hit, and they get it through there by Maddie Olson to go up 2-0. Well, fans, official state tournament merchandise is now available online. It's time to get your smartphones out. Just scan the QR code you see on your screen now, or visit IGHSAU.org to browse and customize your merchandise to match your style. Another point for Sheldon. They're up 3-0.
And that was a Klein Hesselink ace on that last serve.
And now 4-0. Great tip there in the middle as it just cleared the net. Maddie Olson slaps it down, or pushes it down to the floor. Don't forget, though, every game, Sheldon has had a quick start so far.
Yeah, the million-dollar question is, can they keep this going for an entire set? Because they haven't been able to all day.
Another overpass by Sergeant Bluff-Luton, but they're able to rebound. Free ball return here for Sheldon. Opportunity for the Warriors. Left side attack, blocked. Oh, man, big block by Reese Strauss. And Maddie Olson was over there as well.
Yeah, that came shooting back at SBL. They didn't even have a chance to react off that wicked ricochet.
5-0 start. And out of bounds on that kill. They set it up nicely, but she hit it wide there off the arm of Salker.
And that hit off the block. And,
I'm sorry.
And so SBL did get the point off of that, and it's what they needed to break this run.
Left side tip over. There's Hinkle. Didn't fool him that time. Right back to the Warriors. Now Sheldon on the offense. Dug up. Hinkle sets right side down the line, and that's a kill.
Soccer has done a fantastic job going down the line. Sheldon has no answer for her when she pinpoints it down the sideline. And it's worked wonders here for SBL.
There's that short float serve.
Great
Olson.
dig.
Good hit, good dig. Back to Sheldon. They are out of system. They tip it, blocked.
Oh,
back
my
to him.
goodness.
Oh, and then breakdown by the Warriors. Oh, boy. That's a big mental break right there.
You know, props to McKenna Klein-Hesseling there for digging that over the net. I know that sounds a little silly. You don't want to dig it over the net, but she did a fantastic job of just keeping the ball in play and making the Warriors have to make a play.
Setting it up to the middle. Olson with the tip. Left side attack. Big hit there for the kill by Isabel Lenz.
And I like what Coach Renee Winkle's doing with her team now. If you remember in that first set, they were down 5-0. They were down 12-4. She used a lot of timeouts early in that first set. I think she's realized that, she got her message across in those first couple of timeouts, and she doesn't need to use them quite as early now here in the later sets.
Back to Olsen, and she hits it off her arm in the net. I don't know that they've went to Lodi once yet. They seem to be setting up a lot to Maddie Olsen in this set.
Right, and I think that's just because the Warriors have figured out a way to stop Peyton Lodi, and that's been the million-dollar question when everybody's played Sheldon, is how do you take away Peyton Lodi? Nobody's been able to figure it out this season until SBL today.
And again, for Sheldon fans, the record watch, 5 away for Lodi. Here's the quick set. Nice by Sergeant Bluff-Luton over on the right side.
And Soccer picks up 11. She's just a fantastic athlete as well. She has over 800 career kills at SBL, and coming up big on the biggest stage. That's what she's done her entire career for the Warriors.
Warriors serve. They set to the back row. Look into the back corner, dug up. Returned by SBL. Sheldon, now they set Lodi on the left. She's dug up. There's the dump by Hinkle. Picked up by the Orabs, and then Olsen with the kill in the middle. Now Olsen will exit. A couple players coming in, IMT substitutions. In to serve is Caitlin Grady. And back in up front will be Malia Klein-Heisling. Returned by SBL, dug up. There's Lodi. Back row set. Overpass, joust at the net. Dug up by the Warriors, they return. Lodi, left side, off the block. There's a touch. No touch. Boy, I thought there was a touch there.
Yeah, well, and it hit off the antenna, so that I think negated any of the blocks there. Lodi's initial attack hit off the antenna, and that's what ruled it dead.
8-6 Orabs lead. Hinkle serving for SBL. Tipped by Lodi. Overpass. Can't put it down on him. Lodi again. Returned by SBL, dug up. Oh! Tried the dump there by Strauss, and it kind of hung in her hand or her palm there and never cleared the net.
Yeah, Malia Klein-Hessling there with that second touch. Yeah, that's such an awkward hit when you're trying to go over your head and make sure it clears the net in a competitive way to get down. And she just ended up smacking it into the net.
Back row return by Sheldon. There's the block of the net by Sheldon. And they push it right back to the Orabs. They return. Left side, long. Way long by Alexa Trover. 9-7 Sheldon. Lodi now the server. Must win for Sheldon. They're down 2-0. Lodi serves in the net.
This has been a much better start to the set for the Orabs. They've been able to sustain the run that they went on at the beginning, and they're in the lead because of it, and so you like to see that from Sheldon. Again, I still wonder if they can go a full set here with the lead that they've got currently.
Block back to Sheldon. Pushed over, block back to him again, then right back to SBL. Hinkle sets right side. They tip it up over the block, dug up. Back row, Lodi. Right at the 10-foot line, drops it. And she now has 11, 4 away from the school record for Lodi. 10-8, Orabs lead. Serving now is Emma Barwick. Hinkle sets to the middle. Off the block, dug up. Tip back to SBL. Hinkle sets to the back row. Soccer can't get it down from back there. And now we're going to have a point for the Warriors on a net violation. 4 hits.
Well, that was an interesting kind of play. I think SBL probably could have been whistled for reaching over the top of the net, but again, a good job by SBL just maintaining some net front pressure and keeping the Orbs on their toes trying to attack.
Push it out left side. Hard hit by Claire Johnson. And we have a net violation as getting into the net there was Soccer.
Yeah, that's something you don't want to be doing. You don't want to be giving free points to the Orbs at this point when you've been dominant over them in the first 2 sets.
Soccer can't get it down. Dug up. Now on the other end, it is down by Maddie Olson. Her 10th kill of the match.
Yeah, and to see somebody be able to split the attacks and kills from Peyton Lodi, that's great to see because it shows that the Orbs have multiple players that they can go to anytime.
Back row attack by SBL. Dug up. Left side. Can't get it down by Johnson.
Ooh.
And the Warriors will find a way to score.
Yeah, Eddie Mosier with that great cross-court attack and getting a bit of a top spin on it to help it get down to the floor better. That's such a dangerous attack and really tough to play back.
Good serve. Results in a return from the back row, but Lodi finds an opening. That was not supposed to happen, but it did. 13-10, Orabs. Kill number 12 now for Lodi.
Yeah, 3 away from tying the school record. If she can do it, if they win this 3rd set, she's guaranteed to do it, I would think.
Yeah, I would be shocked if that didn't happen. Lodi, long. Oh, just missed the corner there.
Yeah, she had the right idea, though. She understood where that hole was in the defense. And this is a senior player, obviously, when you have 1,100 plus kills in your career. You know where to be attacking, and Lodi did there, just couldn't quite dial it in.
Set to the middle. Maddie Olson with authority.
And that's a really momentum-building kill when you can get that kind of angle on a volleyball and put it down that quickly. It just lights a fire under your team.
Strauss now serving. That one is out.
But again, the errors rear their ugly head. We saw them in the first match of the day here on court 2 between Unity and West Delaware, and you just want to keep yourself from making those mistakes. Any free point given to your opponent is a bad free point.
Peyton Hardy back in for SBL, replacing Strasser in a IMT insurance substitution.
Whoa, we have to replay this one. There was a ball that came over the dividing net.
So there's a big net that comes down dividing these 2 courts, but there is, I don't know how high that net is. What do you think? Maybe 40 feet, 35, 40 feet?
It's got to be something like that.
Yeah,
probably
but there's
50.
an opening over top of it, and somehow a ball cleared it and came over to our floor.
I don't think I've seen that before. That's impressive.
Here is Lodi. Dug up. And out on the return.
A little long there. The Orbs are doing a good job. You know, I questioned them at the beginning of this set saying, can they keep the momentum going for a full set? Well, they've done so here. They're up 3 about midway through the set, but there's still a lot of volleyball to be played in this one.
Caitlin Grady in the serve. There's the dump by Hinkle.
Oh, what a save.
Yeah, I thought it was a late reaction by the Orabs, but they were able to keep it alive. Now Lodi loads up. She's dug up. Overpass. We got a big joust at the net 3 times now. Still going. Nobody can get it down. Lodi.
This is a fantastic rally.
Great dig. Lodi again. There's the dump by Hinkle. We're starting to pick that up now. Lodi blocked. Lodi's blocked, and the Warriors are going to win that long battle.
Oh, what a marathon point. Each team was laying out for those hits and keeping themselves alive in that one. I mean, that's just what the state tournament's all about. Players putting themselves on the line to keep a point alive midway through a set.
Double switch again by the Orabs on IMT insurance substitutions. Good recovery after they got out of system. Here is Alexa Trover on the left side for the Warriors, putting it down. And now the Warriors are on the comeback trail. 15-14, Sheldon leads.
Yeah, they're kind of in that right spot there where they're within striking distance now. A couple of points in a row gives them back the lead.
They send it to Lodi in the net. Rolled down her arm in the net.
That's a very uncharacteristic attacking error there by Lodi. You'd rather see her attack it long or miss down the sideline, but to see her hit into the net is very uncharacteristic.
Tied at 15 now. Again, SBL leads this match 2-0, and there's an ace.
Coach Kaiser needs a timeout here. Her team's given up 4 in a row, and there she calls it.
As Sheldon just froze on that one and watched it drop in the backcourt. 16-15, SBL now with the lead. They're going for the sweep. We'll see if they can keep it rolling when we come back with more state volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are
so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Back here in Cedar Rapids, state volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. We're on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. Jamie Brockman calling the action here on Court 2 for Class 3A quarterfinal. And there's a ace serve out of the timeout by SBL. Probably not what Sheldon talked about in the timeout.
No, and that's probably worst case scenario out of a timeout for Sheldon. They didn't even get a chance to go into what they worked on in the timeout.
Now the push at the net.
Oh, what an attack. What a save.
Beautiful save and recovery. Another one.
Oh, my goodness.
Lodi, left side, tips it up and over the block for the kill. Give the defense the credit for that one, though. Beautiful.
Yeah, Sheldon's defense should deserve that kill. It's going to go to Lodi, obviously, but the point should go to the Sheldon defense. They single-handedly kept them alive in that one.
And there's a service error by Lodi in the net. 18-16 Warriors.
And I think I've talked about this a couple of times in the last match, West Delaware and Unity Christian, but this is not the time to be trading points. You're getting late into a third set, a decisive set potentially. You got to start going on some runs to make yourself more comfortable. That'll help, though. That'll help.
Service error returned by SBL. And a IMT insurance substitution. Back in is the libero Olivia Wolf for the Warriors.
And good things happen when she's on the floor.
Yes, she has played outstanding today. Trouble on the serve receive. It's picked out of the net by SBL, but then put back down on them by the Orabs.
Yeah, and with that one was Malia Klein-Hesseling, the middle hitter. We haven't seen a whole lot of the middles. It's mainly been the outsides that have been making plays for both sides, but good to see the middle hitter, Malia Klein-Hesseling, come up big.
Oh, breakdown.
Miscue.
Yep, miscue there. They didn't talk. She meant for it, I think, to go to the middle. Just didn't work. 19-18, Sheldon grabs the lead back.
And I think Renee Winkle is maybe waiting for another point. She's probably coming up with what she will talk to her team about in a timeout should they give up this point.
Not a great set by SBL there. Double hit.
And that's going to be a timeout from Coach Winkle for sure. She's in the same spot that Coach Kaiser was in a moment ago, where the Warriors have given up a few points in a row to Sheldon.
2018, Sheldon now leading by 2. Must win for the Orabs. They're down 2-0. We'll be right back here at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
We are back. Class 3A quarterfinal state volleyball presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. Jamie Brockman, Daniel Versteeg with you. on court number 2. Another one going down to the wire here. They went to 31-29 to decide set 1 before SBL got the win. And there's a service error out of the timeout by the Orabs.
You know, that's good for SBL, but I don't think that's necessarily what they wanted. I think they want to go into their rhythm. They want to get their confidence back offensively, and they want to be able to win the point on their own. They obviously take an unforced point, but they probably want to get their confidence going offensively.
IMT Insurance substitution, Prosser into serve. Here's a set to the middle.
What a push.
And that will get down. Nice return by Soccer there.
Yes.
Lodi tried to dig it, but couldn't.
You're right. Soccer knew that back corner was wide open, and she didn't need to do anything fancy. Just push it back there and let the ball do the work.
2 straight out of the timeout by the Warriors. We're tied at 20. Left side attack coming, blocked, dug up, and return a free ball. Set left side. That one goes long by Lenz, Isabel Lenz.
And they do get the point to Sheldon. I think there was confusion over which line judge they were going to give that to, but they give it to the near one there. So yeah, the Orabs go up by a point, and they're looking to finish it again. I'd like to see them finish strong here in this set.
To the middle, nice block by Sheldon. Left side now, and through the gap, Isabel Lenz with the kill for SBL, her 4th of the match, and we're tied again, 21-21.
It's important to keep in mind each coach still has a timeout left. If they want to use it late in this set, they've got a chance to potentially stop some momentum here, which is probably when they're going to use it.
Tip of the net back to the Warriors. Back row return. Pushed over. There's the dump by Hinkle. Into the corner. She got it. Beautiful ball there by Hinkle.
And it's 1 point now, and you start wondering, can Sheldon come back on their own? They're going to have to use a timeout here from Coach Kaiser.
Warriors are 3 points away from a sweep, and Sheldon's going to try to stop the momentum here with a timeout. 22-21, SBL leads set number 3. You're watching Iowa High School State Volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
All right, Sheldon trying to hang on for their life here. They're down 2-0, and they trail 22-21 here in set number 3. Out of the timeout, great serve, almost an ace, but it does get returned. Now the Warriors, nice dig by Lodi in the back row. Sheldon returns, Claire Johnson. Back to Sheldon, set to the middle, and that's blocked. Blocked by the middle of SBL Soccer. A big block. And they're 2 points away from a sweep to the semifinals.
Yeah, that's a massive block, and it keeps the momentum with SBL coming out of the Sheldon timeout, which is huge as well.
10-foot line return by Lodi. Left side. And that's another kill for Isabel Lenz. And it is set and match point for the Warriors of Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Here we go.
This would be an upset technically because this is number 7 seed SBL, number 3 seed Sheldon about to go down. Not yet though.
Not yet. Yeah.
Maddie Olson gets the kill.
It was great effort by Olivia Wolf, who's been playing fantastic out of the back row today, but just a little too much on that one from Sheldon.
24-22. Still set point for the Warriors. And match point. Overpass. Just missed the back line on the return after the overpass there. Big opportunity for soccer, and just a hair too much on it.
That did not miss by much. That could have sent the Warrior fans into a frenzy. Orbs are still alive, though, which is the main thing.
24-23, we're not done yet. Still match point. There's the tip by Soccer. Dug up to the middle, and it's into the net. Into the net by Maddie Olson, and that will end it. And SBL pulls the upset, and they are going to the semifinals. 25-23 final in set number 3, and they get the sweep over number 3 seed Sheldon. And I know she'd rather have the win than any record or anything like that, but kind of a sad end if you want to look at it that way for Lodi, because two kills away from tying that school record.
Yeah, and Lodi has been the mainstay with Coach Kaiser. You know, Kaiser's been around for 5 years. Lodi's been her star player for 4 of those 5 years. You just hate to see this dream run for Sheldon come to an end, but a great win by the Warriors again. They were the lower seed and pull off a big upset here.
Great win for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They're going to the semifinals. They will face West Delaware Wednesday. I believe it's at 2 p.m. is the 1-3A semifinal at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, tomorrow. So good luck to the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. And they improve to 31-6 on the year. Number 7 ranked team in 3A. Sheldon ends their year 27-6 as the number 3 team in Class 3A. And there they get their participation trophy for making it back here to the state tournament. Again, it's never easy to get here, and it's their first time back in 8 seasons. Congratulations to the Orabs of Sheldon. Now you see the celebration on the other end for SBL as they'll live another day here in Cedar Rapids.
And this is a program that's known what it means to live another day. Of course, they're state champs in 4A in 2019. And they're going to stay alive. It's going to be a very interesting match when they meet up with West Delaware coming up tomorrow afternoon.
All right, so we're going to go to Class 2A now for the remainder of the afternoon. And first matchup here on Court 2 in a little bit. It will be number 2 Wilton, number 7 Osage. That's one you'll see next coming up here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. Dar Danielson, I think, will be coming up to call the afternoon action. And let's take a look at our statistics here from this match. And let's see, where's the kill percentage overall? Does it show it?
Yes, so 221 for SBL and 073 for Sheldon.
Yeah, big advantage there for SBL. You look at the number of kills, 12 for Peyton Lodi, again coming up 3 short of tying that school record. 12 for Maddie Olson as well. On SBL side, 16 kills for Emma Salker, 7 for Maddie Hinkle, 5 Isabel Lenz, and 4 for Addie Mosier. Again, your set scores are 31-29, 25-15, 25-23, all in favor of SBL as they move on to the 3A semifinals. Dan Versteeg, thank you for your help. Again, a pleasure to work with you. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely, I enjoyed it as well. But I think we got one more piece to get to.
We do. I almost forgot our Casey's General Store player of the game, but our always mindful producer is keeping me on my toes here. So Casey's General Stores, they are proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and today's player of the game. Casey's is at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Sign up for new Casey's Rewards, the rewards program that gives back by letting you redeem points for Casey's Cash, fuel discounts, or donations to local schools. So my vote for player of the game today, I kind of think Soccer. What do you think?
I would say so as well. She was such a dominant performer out of that middle. She rarely made a mistake. I mean, she had 16 kills and hit 342. And played some really good defense as well. She was in on 4 different blocks. She had 6 digs. I mean, that's what you want out of your middle hitter. You want someone that can be the net front presence and the anchor of your offense. So I would agree with you that Emma Salker gets our Casey's player of the game.
Yeah, but I think we got a couple honorable mentions.
We do, absolutely.
One of them is Olivia Wolf, the libero, who just really did a great job defending Lodi on the other end. And I think another one, you gotta look at the play of Maddie Hinkle, the
Yep.
setter, and what she brings to the court today.
Yeah, she stuffed the stat sheet. She was in on 4 blocks, 27 assists, 8 digs, 7 kills. I mean, there always is going to be snubs when you talk about one player of the game, but I think soccer is definitely a worthy recipient of it.
I agree. All right, well, that's going to do it here from Court 2 for now. Again, Class 2A quarterfinal round action coming up next, and Dar Danielson will take over on the microphone. So thank you for watching here today on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network presented by Mid-American Energy. For Daniel Versteeg, my name is Jamie Brockman. Enjoy the rest of the tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. We'll be back soon with Class 2A quarterfinal action.